A thread by Soul War. You are about to witness a president of the United States reassert his authority. The blithering idiots in D.C. have utterly rejected President Trump's call for calm and a restoration of peace following the hijacking of his event on the 6th of January. 12 days to glory. As the mainstream media gleefully stack as many bodies onto the event as they can, 5 now, 1 shot by police, 3 from medical emergencies during the day, and now a Capitol Police officer, the Democrats quadruple down on their calls for Trump's removal from office immediately. As they act like the storming of the Capitol was the most terrible thing in history, they reject and discount every olive branch and call for calm from the GOP, as it also becomes abundantly clear Antifa stormed the Capitol posing as MAGA, as Trump knew they would. I'm sorry, but this game that's being played is for the future of the nation. My theory is Trump knew the weasels would hijack the event and then blame him for the fallout. Exactly what's happening. Funny that this was the only big Trump rally in D.C. where Antifa didn't show, huh? We know where they were. On the moral outrage of experiencing what urban Americans had endured for months at the hands of Antifa and BLM rioters, the joint session promptly certified the stolen election and ignored all state objections, punishing all for the acts of a few. Now the left is mercilessly dogpiling Trump and the GOP to get all the political capital they can from the fallout of an event that they gleefully sabotaged. Textbook Marxist tactics. So, of course, Trump's ready for this. I can't sum up what the 6th means any better than this from Thomas Wichter. The mistake they all made was removing any reason for Trump to spare any of them. Hey, President Trump only has 12 days left in office. He lost the stolen election. He's clearly given every public indication he'll follow the law and our Constitution, so why are they going after him so hard? We can all see it's just politicized faux outrage. So what's going on? Trump still has full authority as president for 12 more days, along with broad emergency powers granted him by the pandemic. He still has his election executive order from 2018, 13848, and he just did this. From whitehouse.gov, memorandum on inadmissibility of persons affiliated with Antifa based on, I want to organize something like that. I'll give you 3 guesses why that is important. You should need just 1. Nothing Trump is doing gives me any indication he's preparing to leave office. Stop listening to other people telling you what he said or is saying, even me. Listen to him yourself. Let us listen to the whole thing.
I would like to begin by addressing the heinous attack on the United States Capitol. Like all Americans, I am outraged by the violence, lawlessness, and mayhem. I immediately deployed the National Guard and federal law enforcement to secure the building and expel the intruders. America is and must always be a nation of law and order. The demonstrators who infiltrated the Capitol have defiled the seat of American democracy. To those who engaged in the acts of violence and destruction, you do not represent our country. And to those who broke the law, you will pay. We have just been through an intense election and emotions are high, but now tempers must be cooled and calm restored. We must get on with the business of America. My campaign vigorously pursued every legal avenue to contest the election results. My only goal was to ensure the integrity of the vote. In so doing, I was fighting to defend American democracy. I continue to strongly believe that we must reform our election laws to verify the identity and eligibility of all voters and to ensure faith and confidence in all future elections. Now Congress has certified the results. A new administration will be inaugurated on January 20th. My focus now turns to ensuring a smooth, orderly, and seamless transition of power. This moment calls for healing and reconciliation. 2020 has been a challenging time for our people. A menacing pandemic has upended the lives of our citizens, isolated millions in their homes, damaged our economy, and claimed countless lives. Defeating this pandemic and rebuilding the greatest economy on earth will require all of us working together. It will require a renewed emphasis on the civic values of patriotism, faith, charity, community, and family. We must revitalize the sacred bonds of love and loyalty that bind us together as one national family. To the citizens of our country, serving as your president has been the honor of my lifetime. And to all of my wonderful supporters, I know you are disappointed, but I also want you to know that our incredible journey is only just beginning. Thank you, God bless you, and God bless America.
All of the moves Trump is making are preparing for his second administration. He let this charade go to the wire to cull those who are loyal to him and the people from those who were using him to make bank. I'd say it's been pretty effective. Pelosi and Chucky Boy are terrified, Thomas Wichter tooted at gentrification. He's talking about his second administration. A president does virtually nothing to prepare for a smooth transition to an incoming president. That's handled by two transition teams. Trump's arranging his second administration, which is a lot of work. Brent continues. You wouldn't go at someone so hard as they are if Trump is on his way out. They know he's not. And right now they're leveling every gun they have at him to take him out now, 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 as they mouth faux reasons about him being in imminent danger. Well, something is imminent. You can't charge state or federal officials with knowingly certifying fraudulent state elections until those elections have been certified, which just happened. I show this again for no reason whatsoever. I see what's about to happen. Link in the thread, Christopher Walken, the lion. Yup. They're messing with him big time, nipping at him, confident they've finally got the better of him. 12 days to go. A lot of people are being culled from the White House right now. Mainstream media is posing this as resignations and outrage over the 6th. No, they're being sent packing. As Trump is setting up his second term's administration after using the stolen election on November 3rd to determine who he can count on in his own staff and cabinet, who's been sandbagging him. He appears finished, it's true, until you dig into the actions he's taken since November 3rd. At this point, I'm not even worried. I have an idea how this is going to play out in the coming 12 days of glory. I'm only curious what form it will take. Notice how Biden isn't even a factor in any of this. Mumble, mutter, rage, rant, and then ushered back to his basement. As the left attempts to purge Trump and key GOP senators and congressmen, President Trump is conducting an actual purge of his administration right in front of everyone. Stop drinking from the toxic mainstream media cesspool. It's bad for you. All they do now is lie and spin. Develop better filters. I follow events on Twitter, YouTube, and various websites, but always mindful to think for myself. One of my main gifts, The life experience is discernment, something the left is determined no American should have because con artists hate discernment. It makes their cons harder. Some guy with a beard said, "My open sources are amazing and available to anyone on the internet." Another asset is I'm a hobby historian. World War II, ancient Rome, Egypt, and Greece. History is the study of the human condition defined by events, centuries of them. An honest reflection of human history gives you insight on current events. Another reason the left changes history. They want you ignorant. Head filled with factoids, not actual facts. Angry at, pick someone, as they champion the cause they told you was vital to being a good person. Millions of Americans have fallen under their spell, and President Trump is about to shock them awake. 12 days online is an eternity. The left is ham-fistedly trying to control the internet, and despite our genuine outrage at being banned and censored, they are failing miserably. They did manage to kill the Hunter Biden laptop scandal before the election because most Democrats don't care. Only a small percentage said it would have mattered to them, and that small percentage would have made a difference if the Dominion algorithm hadn't been there, but it was. When President Trump pounces as our MAGA lion in the next few days, our world will turn right side up. Their world's the one crashing in flames. They are acting as if they cannot wait 12 freaking days to get him out of office. A binary equation is now reaching its solution. I firmly believe, via my indicators, it will be a plus Americana rising and not a negative CCP dominance. My knowledge of history, Civics 101, the structure of the US government, especially regarding national security, means the Biden presidency was never even a possibility. If I'm wrong, well, prepare for the Obama presidency times 100 and the end of the republic. But I'm not wrong. So, President Trump just announced he won't attend the Biden inauguration. Understandable, because he's going to be too busy attending his own second inauguration as our American president and champion. Remain calm and steadfast. Dawn is almost here. To support the works of Brent Dwayne Cates, donate at paypal.me/Brent Cates. And if you'd like to support this channel, of course, you can donate at paypal.me/Bitcoin Armada. I also have Subscribestar. And I am in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, heading back to Houston. I should be back in Houston tomorrow. Thanks again to all of you for continuing to support this channel. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. I also really appreciate the positive feedback I got on the live stream that I did, the couple of live streams I did last night. I'm going to be doing some more of that. So we'll see how you like that. And questions, comments, leave them down below. And God bless America.